Tensions are rising between a hospital in Aroostook-County and several of its employees. It all has to do with one nurse whose employment was terminated by the hospital. Our Donovan Lynch has the details.
Northern Maine Medical Center sits in downtown Fort Kent at the very top of our state. It's a critical source of care for much of the population of Aroostook County. But now the hospital finds itself in the midst of conflict. The recently formed nurses union is accusing the hospital of wrongfully terminating an emergency room nurse last month. Now the issue is far from resolved and friction inside NMMC remains.
And she really does deserve to have her place here in the emergency room.
At the northern reach of our state, nurses are rallying behind their colleague, who they say was wrongfully cut off from working at Northern Maine Medical Center after her contract expired last month.
It matters that Tiffani is here as an employee.
Tiffani Daigle has served as a nurse at NMMC for the past 5 years, much of that as a per diem employee to allow for more flexibility in her shifts. But this past summer, Daigle says the hospital asked her to sign a contract with a set schedule.
So I signed a contract. On the day that I signed a contract, I texted my manager and said, I just want to make sure that this contract isn't going to take away my position at the end of it.
That text conversation appearing to show a willingness to allow Daigle to stay on staff as a nurse working per diem after the contract was up. Then, 5 months later, this. A message Daigle claims was sent by her manager, telling her she was no longer a per diem employee, effectively ending her relationship with the hospital.
And that was the end of it. I've never heard a single word after that.
Now, the nurses union at NMMC is fighting back, spreading a petition demanding Daigle be reinstated, with coworkers saying the hospital's decision is impacting the whole staff.
When we lose somebody who we are comfortable working with, it does affect all of us.
Leaders at Northern Maine Medical Center, for their part, present the issue as more straightforward. In an email to News Center Maine, a hospital spokesperson writes, quote, Miss Daigle entered into a contract for services with Northern Maine Medical Center, and her contract ended. For now, Tiffani Daigle is not employed in any capacity as a nurse at Northern Maine Medical Center. In Bangor, Donovan Lynch, News Center Maine.